In this video, discover the powerful planetary combinations that drove Chandrababu Naidu from a humble student leader at an early age to a political kingmaker, and exactly what Saturn has in store for him in the 2029 elections. Is it retirement, continuation in the Andhra politics, or entry in Delhi Darbar? You will able to learn everything in this astrological academic exercise, from this astrological academic exercise. So please remain tuned to the video until the end. N. Chandrababu Naidu is a veteran in Andhra Pradesh politics who started his political career as a student leader. He became the MLA at the age of 28 years and the youngest minister of the state at 30 years of age. Introduction about him is absolutely essential for analysis of his career. So I am giving a few imperative astrological analysis, which are imperative only for the purpose of astrological academic exercise. Nothing beyond which you don't require for astrological analysis. Only those points which are perfectly required as an introduction about him for astrological analysis. He has contested 10 assembly elections so far and won 9, giving him a 9:1 win to loss ratio, 9:1 win to loss ratio, and a 90% success rate. Just ponder how popular he is in Andhra Pradesh. He never ventured directly into Delhi's politics, but extended ventilator support to the minority governments in Delhi 3 times, including the present Modi government. He is known as a kingmaker of Delhi's minority governments. Let us have a deep dive into his birth chart and analyze his career. This much was only introduction, and you will understand why this much of introduction was necessary for us for astrological study of his horoscope, birth chart. You see, the Lagna is Aries. When Aries is the Lagna, Sun is the 5th lord exalted in the Lagna. Mercury is the 6th lord, 3rd lord and 6th lord, and is in exchange of sign, means Parivartan Yoga, with Mars, the Lagna lord. There is Parivartan Yoga between Mercury and Mars, the 6th lord. Mercury is the being the third and sixth lord, is the lord of the growth giving Upachaya house. It will give you growth, it will harm you in other way, but it will give you growth, because Mercury rules two Upachaya houses of the Kal Purush Kundli, means natural zodiac. Like Saturn. Saturn also rules two Upachaya houses, 10 and 11 of the Kal Purush Kundli. So Saturn can also give growth with other harms. It will harm in other way, but in growth it will not impede the growth. Particularly Mercury is concerned. Mercury will rather try to give expansion. If it is in bad yoga, it will give expansion to the adverse trait. And if it is in good yoga, it will give expansion to the good thing, good traits of the horoscope. Here, Mercury is in Parivartan Yoga with Mars, the first rated benefic for the horoscope, in respect of this horoscope. So, Mercury will give expansion, good expansion to the native, because Lagna Lord is the native, means Chandrababu Naidu. Lagna Lord is the native. Always remember, Lagna Lord means you, none else. None else. Lagna means you, none else. So, since it is in Parivartan Yoga with Mars, it gave him huge expansion in life through his appearance, physical body, and all those things. People liked him from his student age. Just imagine, he is winner in 9 elections out of 10. Just imagine the kind of popularity he has with him and the tremendous expansion he got in his life. So I told everybody, this much of introduction is necessary for me to analyze his horoscope. I am not supporting him. I am not biased. I will try to give. I will give, not try. I will give impartial analysis based on this horoscope, but details are in front of all of my learned viewers. If you want, you can contradict also, but this is the most popular horoscope in circulation among the astrological community. So, if you have some other views, you can offer it, no problem, but respectfully at least, not in any other manner. I will try to give you reply. Now come back to analysis point. You see, to become a successful political leader, you need have connection of the 7th house with the 5th house, 11th house, and the 3rd house. Why? 7th house in the horoscope, often individual. He is an individual, is the house of public. The people in front of you, all are looking at you. When people will look at you, when they will think you have something to offer to them, or you can become their leader, then they will stand in front of you to listen you, to follow you, isn't it? So, from seventh house, if you count, the third house will become the ninth house of Guru, of the people you meet, who matters for you. Public. Seventh house is the house of public in individual horoscope. I am not talking about country's horoscope or a state's horoscope. There the different parameter applies. So, seventh house is the house of public. Anybody who is standing in front of you, in an opposite direction to you. So, third house is the ninth house from the seventh house of public. So, third lord must be connected to the seventh house. Otherwise, you cannot become a leader. What is Guru? Guru is the leader. Guru guide. Guru guides you. So, there must be connection. From seventh house, if you count, the 11th house become the house or become fifth house. What is fifth house? The fifth house is the house of emotion, emotional attachment. So, there must be connection of the 11th lord with the 7th house and third lord with the 7th house, which will make the people, your voters, emotionally attached to you, because fifth house is the house of emotion. You know, it is the house of followers. It is the house of your children with whom you are emotionally attached. So, 11th house is the fifth house of emotion of the public. Now you see, Mercury, who is the third lord, the ninth lord from the seventh house of public, means Guru, a political leader who is Guru for public, that is a leader, their leader, aspecting the seventh house, means controlling the seventh house. Saturn, who is the 11th lord, has been aspecting the seventh house, means attachment of the public with their Guru. Guru means their leader. Convinced? It will be always logical. Now, Saturn is also the 10th lord of profession. Not only 11th lord, it is the 10th lord of profession. So, you will become a Rajneta, means this will reflect in your status. Because what is 10th house? The house of status, professional status, the house of career, professional career. And Saturn aspect has on the 7th house as a 10th lord has linked the profession with the political career, with the politics. Profession with the politics means a professional politicians, means Rajneta. These parameters is almost essential for a leader to become a Rajneta, politician, holding the post of minister, chief minister. For to become a minister or chief minister, you need have Raj Yoga and Dhan Yoga, because these are all Raj Yoga type of post. You will become Raja by becoming a minister, by becoming a chief minister. What you are, you become Raja, enjoy status, privileges, everything. So, Raj Yoga is essential. Let us examine whether there is Raj Yoga in his horoscope or not. See, Saturn is 10th Lord and 11th Lord. First, let us start from Jupiter. Jupiter is the 9th Lord in this horoscope because Aries Lagna. Jupiter is also the 9th Lord of Kalpurush Kundli, double 9th Lord. Once in this Kundli and other in the master horoscope. Kalpurush Kundli means master horoscope. You cannot ignore that. So, Jupiter is the 9th Lord. Jupiter is with Venus. Who is Venus? The 7th Lord of public. Means Raj Yoga. Venus is the Kendra Lord and Jupiter is the highest and most powerful Trikona Lord, forming the Raja Yoga with the help of the public. So, what is a minister? What is a chief minister? They are actually what is called their Raj Yoga is formed with the help of the people, public. 7th Lord, Venus, isn't it? It is a Raj Yoga. Saturn is 10th Lord. Not he is 10th Lord and 11th Lord. He is 10th Lord also. He is in mutual aspect with Venus, with Jupiter. What is this? With Jupiter, it is in mutual aspect, means Jupiter is the 9th Lord and a Trikona Lord, and Saturn is the 10th Lord, a Kendra Lord, forming Dharma Kendradipati Raj Yoga. It is there in the horoscope of respected Chandrababu Naidu. It is there. So he has two distinct Raj Yoga. Saturn, who is the Karaka of politics and masses, is very strong and is in both Raj Yoga and Dhan Yoga. See, it is receiving the aspect of Jupiter, the 9th Lord. It is receiving the aspect of Venus, the 2nd and the 7th Lord. And moreover, Venus is the exaltation sign Lord of Saturn. So Saturn is very powerful, and a powerful Saturn is absolutely essential to remain in politics as a leader for a long term. And you see, he is in politics and as a political leader for over many decades. So he needs a strong Saturn, which it is. Which is it? It is not only receiving the aspect of what is called Venus, it is also in the nakshatra of Venus, Purva Falguni. So Venus, Saturn is very strong. And it is in the 5th house, Saturn. Now see, Saturn is in the Dhan Yoga also. Where Saturn is the 11th Lord. of gain, receiving the aspect of Jupiter, ninth lord. Trikona lord with the receiving the aspect of the Trikona lord giving aspect to the 11th lord is a Dhan Yoga. Jupiter, Venus is the second lord also, is with Jupiter, the ninth lord, another Dhan Yoga. So there are two distinct Raj Yogas and Dhan Yogas. Besides the yoga of expansion in life formed with the Parivartan Yoga between Mercury and Mars. Mercury and Mars. Because Mercury is the Upachaya lord of two Upachaya houses in the Kalpurush Kundli as well as in this horoscope, in the horoscope of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu. And Saturn, he is also the Upachaya lord of two houses, both in the Kalpurush Kundli means master horoscope as well as in the horoscope of these gentlemen. So see, they will expand. Raj Yoga will get expanded. Dhan Yoga will get expanded because they are Saturn and Mercury are participating in good Raj Yogas and Dhan Yogas. In case of evil Yogas, that will also get expanded. But here it is good Yogas. And these are the picture. So there are enough reason to become him the CM for such a long period, a popular public leader. So I will narrate also. If I have missed anything in this analysis, in this time, I will again explain it. So it was the explanation. So now I will narrate so that you can remember it properly. To be a popular public leader, the connection of 7, 3, 11 is a must. The 7th house is the house of the public in an individual horoscope. The 3rd house is the 9th house of the guru of the 7th house of the public. Guru means here political leader, which means leader of the public, means people. And the 11th house is the 5th house of emotional attachment of the 7th house of the public with their leader. The houses 7, 3, 11 is perfectly synced in the horoscope of respected Chandrababu Naidu with the 3rd Lord Mercury, public leader, because 3rd Lord is 9th Lord from the 7th house, public leader, and the 11th Lord, emotion of public, 5th Lord from the 7th house. Aspecting the 7th house of public, Saturn, the Lord of the emotional attachment of the public, is in mutual aspect with Venus, the Lord of the public. 7th house, 7th Lord, Lord of the public, Venus, and Jupiter, the 9th Lord of the Guru of the native. Moreover, Mercury, being the 3rd Lord, is the 9th Lord of public leader, who is in the Lagna. So he was a born leader. He is in the Lagna. He was a born public leader. He started his career, political career, at his when he was a student. Mercury, being the third lord, is the ninth lord of public leader, who is in the Lagna, sharing the Lagna with an exalted sun, the fifth lord of education of the native, indicating that he was a successful student leader too during his student days. Raj Yoga and Dhan Yoga must be there in the horoscope of a Rajneta. In the horoscope of Naidu, Jupiter, the ninth lord, is with the seventh lord, Venus, forming Raja Yoga for holding a very high public office of the chief minister. Further, the mutual aspect between Jupiter, the ninth lord, and Saturn, the tenth lord, is another strong Dharma Karmadipati Raja Yoga. There are also two Dhan Yogas in his horoscope due to the conjunction of the ninth lord, Jupiter, with the second lord, Venus, and another due to the mutual aspect between the ninth lord, Jupiter, and the 11th lord, Saturn. He is known to be the richest chief minister in India because there are two Dhan Yogas. When you will be in the politics holding such a big post, you will be the rich person also, na? Because your salary would be on the high side. And you will be enjoying parks and perquisites, everything you will get. The Parivartan Yoga between the Lagna Lord, Mars, and the sixth Lord, Mercury, provided him with the power to vanquish his rivals and rivals. Astrological hypothesis, very important. The term of the existing Andhra Pradesh Assembly will terminate from the midnight of 20th June 2029. Typing mistake. Please, it will be 20th June 2029. It cannot be 20th June 2026. Extremely sorry. It will be 2029. 20th June 2029. Typing mistake. When Saturn will be on the last few degrees of Aries. So obviously Saturn is now in Pisces. Or it is somehow it is a mistake, typing mistake. And it cannot come on 20th June to the last degrees of Aries. Impossible. So it is 20th June 2029. And why the term of Andhra Pradesh Assembly, which formed only in 2024, should terminate on 20th June 2026 within 2 years. It needs 5 years to terminate. So, I have given explanation, enough explanation. It is a typing mistake. It will be 20th June 2029 when Saturn will be on the last few degrees of Aries. The debilitated Saturn will transit over the fifth lord, Sun, the adverse eighth lord, from the 10th house of profession, over Mercury, the third lord of changes. Will aspect the third house of changes and the seventh house of public in the horoscope of the native. It will also aspect the 10th house. Native vis-a-vis the dosha of the third lord of change, that is Mercury Mahadasha. Now ponder and offer your comments about the likely result of the change. Change will be there in after 20th June 2029. 2029. Change will be there. Now ponder and offer your comments about the likely result of the change. Will it be retirement for him, continuation in Andhra politics, or an entry into Delhi's Darbar as a strategist, being a veteran? You offer comments. Changes will be there, sure. But what the change will mean, you have to comment. Please comment with some astrological logic. I will be happy to learn from you. Please offer your comments. So this was the small presentation, and I have shown you all how to analyze the career. There is no formula as such in astrology to analyze career, professional career. It varies from person to person according to the configuration of the horoscope. So you have to analyze. There is no shortcut, there is no rule as such to comprehensively predict the career of a person. It needs detailed analysis, as I have done. So henceforth I will come up with the horoscopes of other political leaders, chief ministers, and will analyze their professional career. If you have liked this video, please subscribe to the channel. Remain attached to me for this thing, further analysis on career. You will be learning how to analyze the career exhaustively from me in different planetary configuration. How to analyze. I have also given some kind of hypothesis also. So will not like to make it a pinpointed prediction. Nobody will make it. It is a hypothesis only. Don't take it as a prediction. Hypothesis. And you have to comment. Change. What could be the change? Elevation, continuation, or taking rest at the home. Namaskaram.